Yeah. Parked the days in and taking no days in. Yeah. Don't need a vacation, I need a replacement. Busting the lights out soon as we came in. Yeah. What are they talking about? What is pertaining? Yeah. Need me a therapist to ask if I'm aging. Is it me if you're gauging? All of my demons invading. I live paranoid hesitating. They biting the cadence. Go out their way, it's okay. Just like the doors in the basement. I got a gate with my face in. Yeah. Icy cold, it is so icy cold. Yeah. Mixing the water with cheese is making the money get mold. Yeah. Trying to be like gang, you better go get it in vogue. Yeah. Put 84s on lanes, I rob how you think it is spokes. We did it, we said it, we smoke. Yeah. We put it out, thought it was smoke. This 504. This is at home, right down the street from Alamo. Brand new, this new place I got to. New world, new sky, that's so blue, it's black too. New growth, all these space I outgrew. Blue bands, get my cash from drop through. Oh yeah, flash, keep the flash.
Good people out there, what's going on, man? It's your boy, Jeremy Bridges, 10-year NFL veteran, and you are watching the Burning Bridges podcast. I want to say it's episode 22. I'm almost certain this is episode 22. It's a bittersweet day. What's up there, Mr. Crowell? It's a bittersweet day at the Burning Bridges podcast because football has officially ended. Yes, the last day of the NFL season was last Sunday, where the LA Rams defeated the Cincinnati Bengals. Yes, you heard me right. The Cincinnati Bengals in the Super Bowl 23-20. All right. For all intents and purposes, if you were a football fan, it was a great game. It was fun to watch. The halftime show was phenomenal. Now we can get into the halftime show, but the game itself was fun to watch. Ups, downs, great plays. What's up, Johnny? Great plays. You know what I'm saying? It was bullshit. It was a good football game, right? Again, the Rams got the W. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, you know what I'm saying, who's been doing it all year. You know what I'm saying? He was the MVP, 92 yards, 2 tubs. And, of course, you know what I'm saying, he won Offensive Player of the Year at NFL Honors. Burrow sacked 7 times in this game, right? Now, I don't know what the total is. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. So, my man Johnny's out tonight. Chip, can you bring up the total of sacks that Joe Burrow has encountered in the playoffs alone? Because he got sacked, I want to say, 9 times. This is 7. Like, the Kansas City game, I think he got touchdowns. It was crazy, right? You got that stat coming, but Burrow took a beating, right? And I didn't know their offensive line was that terrible because I never really watched Cincinnati play all year. I was just kind of seeing highlights and so on and so forth. But the offensive line is trash. 70 times during the entire season. Yo, that's bad. 51 in the regular. Yo, that's bad. That's really bad. That's got to be a high, you know, at some point. 19 in the playoffs. This man got sacked 19 times in the playoffs. And I never really know how bad their offensive line was. I'm just going to keep it a whole buck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to keep it a whole buck with y'all. If Cincinnati's offensive line was any kind of better, then LA wouldn't have won that game. Right? Because anytime they had a screw up or anything bad happened, it was because of the offensive line for the most part. You can say about 85% of their woes came from the offensive line. I mean, you said a quarterback gets sacked 7 times. What can you do? I mean, and then when you add insult to injury, I don't think Burrow threw an interception. And I'm not a big-time stat guy. You know, since I ain't really looked at the stats, but I don't think Burrow threw an interception that game. And then he got hurt and came back, refused medical attention. You know what I'm saying? Came back and just continued to complete the game. This kid got guts. Cincinnati is going to be a good team in this league. Shout out to Zach Taylor. Shout out to the city of Cincinnati. If you guys didn't see that on SportsCenter or on the ESPN Instagram page, when Cincinnati got back to the city of Cincinnati after the Super Bowl, their fans were waiting on them. That's dope, man. That's dope. No interceptions, 22 for 33, 63 yards in TD. But so that's dope. Thank you, city of Cincinnati, for having class. You know what I'm saying? And thank you, Cincinnati, the football team, for just giving us a great run. Making the season exciting and giving us a Brady-less Super Bowl. All right, Adam, good to see you, man. Is Tom Brady going to retire? Who the hell knows? And who the hell cares, just to be completely honest with you. But I want to talk about the Rams for a second. To the victors go the spoils. Shout out to, again, Cooper Kupp. Shout out to Matthew Stafford getting his first ring. Shout out to Aaron Donald, you know what I'm saying, who was overjoyed. Shout out to Odell Beckham Jr., who he got hurt. Nobody wanted to see that, right? Just like nobody wanted to see him crying on the sideline. But I get it. You're overran with emotion. I understand that. It's perfectly fine, man. It's okay to see a grown man cry, especially in these situations. It's a very emotional game. It's all right, right? One thing I want to say about the Rams, and this has been happening since they got to L.A., right? The hire of Sean McVay. So shout out to Snead, their general manager, right? Shout out to the ownership, all the head office cats. They have been developing a consistently good football team the duration of the time that they've been there. What a blueprint for other teams to follow. Don't go for superstars, megastars. Go for solid football players. One of the greatest things that you can be named in the NFL is a solid football player. That means that coaches and GMs and higher-ups and executives know that when they get you, they know exactly what's going to happen on that football field. They know who they're going to get. That's solid, right? Then you have the elites. So they had a sprinkle of elites. Again, they've been consistent. It's the second Super Bowl that Sean McVay's been to. He ended up getting a win on this one. Consistency leads to greatness. And Cooper Kupp is a big-time testament of that. This cat just kept getting better and better and better and better. Is he the best receiver in NFL football right now? Yes, he is, right? Yes, he is. Devontae Adams is not far behind. It's got to be a 1A and 1B type thing. But being the fact that Cooper Kupp went to the Super Bowl, did what he did, performed the way he performed, 2 tubs, 92 yards. Yes, in this point right now, Cooper Kupp is the best receiver in football. But outside of that, great game again, great way to end the season. This is the Burning Bridges podcast. So this is the way that I see things. Shout out to the All About the Birds family, you know what I'm saying? The AAT Sports Network. Again, shout out to Johnny in his absence, you know what I'm saying? He's my producer. We got my boy Chip in the house today. But, of course, we're going to have a great show like we always do. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome, right? If you're a repeat offender, as I always say, I appreciate your support. Go on YouTube, man. Go to the All AAT Sports Network. Like, subscribe, follow. I am one half of the JB and Benny Blue Review. Also, same difference, man. Go to our JB and Benny Blue page on YouTube. Like, subscribe, follow. Shout out to the Valley Boys Association. All right, my youngins out here in the Valley. Because the Valley hot, baby. We do have the #1 NBA team. All right. Yeah, this cat, yeah, see these fools right here? We do got the #1 NBA team, you know what I'm saying, right here in this city. So we're going to get this thing started. If you know anything about the show, the first thing we do is a segment called Rapid Fire. All right, run it, Chip. Let's get there. Welcome in, Chip. You know what I'm saying? My guest producer today. What's up, Chip? How we doing?
What's happening? I just want to remind everybody, fullbacks matter. That would have helped Joe Burrow a little bit in the Super Bowl, breaking out a fullback or two.
He would have needed the fullback off of necessary roughness. He would have needed the great Khalid because that offensive line was good. He would have needed that fullback because that offensive line was garbage juice, all right? So
it was so bad. It was so bad.
It was bad. We're not going to use the word bad. It was sad. Right? And as an offensive lineman, it really just pissed me off. But trust me when I say, for everybody that follows me on Twitter, I am going to do a video clinic on about 6 plays from the Super Bowl because this is becoming an epidemic. I'm so sick of offensive line playing football right now, and I have been for like the last 3 or 4 years. But with that being said, right?
And again, I just put this back up. They did this at the draft. They're like, hey, if they draft Sewell, you know, he can throw it to anybody. But if you draft Jamar Chase, he going to get hit. And that's how the Super Bowl ended with Joe Burrow looking exactly like that. So,
But if he wouldn't have drafted Jamar Chase, they wouldn't have been in the Super Bowl. So please believe me on that. It's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying? Catch 22. But Rapid Fire is going to be a segment where my producer, again, guest producer Chip today, was going to ask me a series of questions, maybe 5 or 6. All right.
I think I got 6 and like a half, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I'm going to answer them in 20 seconds or less. You know what I'm saying? We're going to knock them off real fast. So I'm excited to see the questions that my man Chip got for me. So let's do this thing, man. Let's roll it.
So I'll try to keep them Super Bowl themed. So question number 1 is, was it the best halftime show of all time?
The best halftime show of all time. Now, some white folks out there might have been thoroughly confused about what was going on, but it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Eminem showed up, so of course they got happy at that point. And then of course the 50 Cent thing. Now let me please put everybody in their place talking about 50 Cent. First of all, In the Club came out 19 years ago. Around 19 years ago. I want to see some people's before and after 19 years, right? Second of all, 50 Cent, if you watch, I have a clip, and I wish I could put it up. I'm probably going to put it up on Twitter later, that you know me, B-I-G on Twitter. I'm going to put it up so you guys can see that 50 Cent did a pull-up. He did a tuck, and he put his feet under that pole so that he could hang down to spit that verse. Then he hung there and spit the whole verse. When he was done, he dropped the mic, and he got back down off that pole. Look, and ain't 75 to 80% of the people, men in the world, laughing at 50 Cent talking about this what he looked like. They're going to put the dude up from D4L or whatever it is. I
was going to ask you if you could name that band / video.
And it's
whatever. D12 name of my band video.
Yeah, D12. You know what I'm saying? Like they put Fat Boy from D12 up there. All right. Hey, I'm just saying. So get you some business. Stop trying to bang on 50. Everything's a joke nowadays, right? Everything. Yeah, he's 95 cent. Like, relax. Okay, yes.
He played after 2 quarters.
Best halftime show ever. It was beautiful. It was wonderful, man.
All right. Next
I know that was only 20 seconds, but fuck it.
No, it was good. Did Cooper Kupp deserve the MVP?
Yeah. I mean, him or Aaron
Donald. He's not a quarterback. He's not a quarterback.
It don't matter. Like the person that helps win the game and does the most to win the game is the MVP. Yeah. I mean, like I said, him or 99, one of the two, right? Is what it is. I mean, that's an easy question. Yes, sir.
Just want to check. Just checking in.
Mm-hmm. That's okay.
All right, we got who is the most to blame for the Bengals' loss?
The offensive line. Point blank period. The offensive line. They were horrible. That defense played exceptionally well. I'm sorry. Eli Apple. I mean, you know what? And so here's the thing. All right, and I know this is gonna take a little while, so damn 20-second shit.
Go, do it.
Eli Apple is a professional cornerback in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, the reason why Eli Apple gets a lot of flack because Eli Apple likes to run his mouth, right? And of course, but you have to have confidence in yourself. And the fact that he stays in people's sight and vision and minds is because he runs his mouth a lot. Now, he's had some success. Don't get me wrong. He ain't been the worst damn cornerback in the league because the motherfucker's still there, right? If you was that bad, your ass wouldn't be starting on the NFL football team. There's some people that had some opportunities, like some second, third, and fourth opportunities, but let's keep it real. No, sir. So all these jokes, and so we're gonna see in one of the tweets, and this chick that's like it's a white chick that like she does like these meetings between NFL teams, and she's become famous for it. When she's like, she put a post up and said, it's an honor to do coverage from the Super Bowl, unlike Eli Apple. What gives you the fucking right? What gives you the right? I could talk shit about the O-line. You know why? Because I played it for 10 fucking years in the NFL, right? And I know good and I know shitty when I see it. But also the fact that I've been in those trenches and I know what the fuck I go to, how know what it is. I've been through all that shit. I done had good games, bad games, right? Yeah, I got the credentials to be able to criticize and talk, right? So the O-line for the Bengals is the reason why they lost. Because if their O-line was any better, the Rams wouldn't have won that game. So there it is.
And just saying, if the Rams had not won, Jalen Ramsey did not have a very good game. He slipped and slid maybe 5, 6, 7 times on different plays, including that final play where Chase was wide open. So I hear what you're saying. Now, for the purpose of the tweets of the week, I am, of course, going to delve into some of the Eli Apple tweets. But one of the two was going to get ringed up for it. And it just so happened that the Bengals lost, so Eli Apple gets torched.
Of course, and then you got all the NFL guys chiming in, you know what I'm saying, talking about they smoking the Eli Apple pen. But again, that's because he runs his mouth a lot, right?
Right.
So he's touched a lot of people the wrong way. But if he was horrible, they wouldn't be in his mind, Chip. Right? Yeah. So he done got under some people's skin. That's why people got some shit to say about him. So whatever, we gonna see. Let's keep rolling, man. Next question.
All right, who is the too early front runner for next season's Super Bowl?
Man.
That's way too early.
Way too early, right? I answered this question the same way I answered on the JB and Bean Review. Who just played in the Super Bowl? The Rams and the Cincinnati Bengals. So I'm going to say it again. the Rams and the Bengals, because they just went to it. You know what I'm saying? And righteously, I don't think neither team has a bunch of cap issues. I know that the Cincinnati Bengals are going to address their offensive line this year. Oh, God forbid, they are going to get that much better, bro. So if they can keep that nucleus of their team together, that receiving core don't get greedy, and that's what I talk about the Rams kind of blueprint of putting the team together. You got solid players. See, solid players can't demand that much money, right? Because they're just solid players, right? So you keep a group of solid players that understand the game plan and understand the assignment. I hate saying it now because that song is fucking trash, but they understand the assignment that you're going to continue to have success. So what up? How we doing, Mikey? Yeah.
All right. Ready for the next one?
Let's do it.
Did the refs screw up the Super Bowl?
To a certain extent, they did. The great Tony Dungy, and he never really opens his mouth unless it's real, right? Now, it was all kind of physical play between cornerbacks and receivers, right? The whole game. Jalen Ramsey got pushed off one time, but he was doing a lot of holding, right? I mean, it was a very physical game, and the refs, for the most part, let them play. But down the stretch, when the Rams needed to score, that call on 55 was some bullshit. That was clean ass coverage. I mean, that shit was as clean as you could fucking get, right? He did. So pass interference, the definition of pass interference, when you grab a receiver, pass interference has to keep a receiver from running, right? Or keep a receiver from catching a football, right? That's pass interference. You have to do something to keep a receiver from catching a football, impeding his progress towards the football. He didn't do none of that shit, right? And right here, the great Tony Dungy says the officials were determined to ignore every violation. The ball was in play. The calls false starts, delay a game, taunting. Okay, and then they maintained that posture for 58 minutes and 39 seconds. Then, key word here, then they started officiating. That was bad. That was bad, right? Because that call really swayed the ballot. You know what I'm saying? I gave him another chance. Because I don't think they would have gotten the end zone. If he would have batted that ball down and the play would have stood, he would have not, that game would have turned out like they would have kicked 3 and tied it. You know what I'm saying? But at that point, they had to score to win, right?
So at that point, they were down 4.
Yeah, that's what I said. They had to score to win. So you could easily say, yes, they did. Yes, they did. They swayed the ballot on that game, man. Well, that's the NFL.
Yeah, it was. As I remember watching it going, all right, so there were some more egregious ones that they didn't call, and then all of a sudden, and again, I understand that you don't want it to come down to a missed call, but if you have an entire game where you have set the tone for what the game was going to be, you can't change it at the last minute.
They didn't call personal foul. It was cats mushing people in the face. They didn't call none of that shit. They didn't call none of that shit, right? But they called that bullshit, which was probably one of the cleanest defended plays of the year. It just happened to be a linebacker versus Cooper Kupp. So they're like, oh, it got to be pass interference. No, sir.
Has to be. Is Matthew Stafford a Hall of Famer now?
No.
Ooh, here we go. Okay.
No, he's not. You know who's a Hall of Famer? Donovan McNabb, right? Numbers get you into the Hall of Fame, right?
Rings get you in the Hall of Fame.
No, I mean Trent Dilfer got a ring.
True.
You Hall of Famer?
No.
Is Trent Dilfer Hall of Famer?
Better not be.
Okay. Matthew Stafford has started for the same team consecutively for years. What year is this for Matthew Stafford?
Year 12, I believe.
Year 12. He started for the same team for 11 years. Never voted All-Pro. Did he go to the Pro Bowl?
I'm checking. Looking for a little star. He went to the Pro Bowl in 2014.
And that's probably because he just has some great ass numbers. Because I'm pretty sure Megatron's probably still there in 2014, right?
13 years. I'm sorry, 13 years.
Okay, so either way, you got 1 Pro Bowl, 1 Super Bowl. No, you're not a Hall of Famer. You're just not. Right? It is what it is. There are a lot of great players that play in the NFL that are not Hall of Famers. The Hall of Fame ain't no popularity contest. We can't say, oh, he won a Super Bowl now. It took him forever. He endured. He won it. Put him in the Hall of Fame. No. There's so many great players out there that still aren't in the Hall of Fame. You want to put Matthew Stafford ass in there? You mediocre, boy. You know what I'm saying? You mediocre. You are a above average game manager, homeboy. Like that just is what it is. So
on a different note, were you underwhelmed by the Hall of Fame class this year?
I didn't understand it. I ain't really understood the Hall of Fame class in the last few years. So like I said, it's so many great players that should be in the Hall of Fame. I'm a firm believer, and I say this, and I'm friends with a lot of cats that's in the Hall of Fame, right?
Right.
Like I could call them my boys. There's so many boys, cats that I know that's in the Hall of Fame right now that shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, right? Not right now. Not saying they're not Hall of Famers. They just shouldn't be there right now, right? So it's become I hate to say it's become a popularity contest, right? You mean to tell me Terrell Owens should be in the Hall of Fame right now?
I think T.O. should be in the Hall of Fame.
Not right now. Not right now.
Going back to your point, which is numbers. He definitely has the numbers, and he's top 5 wide receiver all time.
And that's awesome, right? But should he be in there right now, right? If T.O. would have gotten the Hall of Fame 10 years from now, I'd be like, great, he got his just due.
Right.
There's so many guys.
And that's the thing. Like, I'm looking at this list. Like, Tony Baselli is a Hall of Famer, in my opinion. He's the first Jacksonville Jaguar of all time. But he played a very short career, so
yeah, because of injury, right?
Because of injuries.
Well, look at his numbers in his fucking career. I think he probably made a Pro Bowl every year he played.
Probably. So wait, would you then? Let me ask you this: kind of like what baseball does. Baseball, it's so tough to get in the Hall of Fame, and you got players like McGuire, Sosa, Bonds. None of these guys are in the Hall of Fame. Pete Rose is in the Hall of Fame. So would you rather have it more like baseball, where it is almost too strict to get in?
Mm-mm. No, it just needs to be a line of order of operations, right? Mm-hmm. You know, we got cats that's old as shit, dog. Tony Baselli old as a motherfucker, man. You know what I'm saying? You should have been in the Hall of Fame. He ain't played football in fucking. I was reading about Tony Baselli in fucking Sports Illustrated for Kids.
Yeah, 1995 draft. He's a member of the 1990s Hall of Fame All-Decade Team. And retired in 2001.
Come on, bro. It's 2022. 22, right? Come on, baby. Like, there just should be an order of operations to this shit. Again, I'm not saying that the cats that are in there now shouldn't be, but they just should not be right now, right? It's a lot of people that's sitting there waiting that deserve to be in that motherfucker that we don't even know their damn names, but. Hey, it is what it is. So it's kind of like they're trying to sell tickets.
Oh, to the Hall of Fame game? Yeah.
Feel me? Yeah, you feel me? So, yeah. All right, well,
I do. I think there's guys that are like Tom Brady's a first ballot. That's easy.
Of course, without a doubt.
Aaron Rodgers.
Larry Fitzgerald, first ballot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
Regular season Hall of Fame.
Probably will be just because of the MVPs, bro. Be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, well, that was Burning Bridges.
I had to sneak one in. I got to hate on some Philly people here. Yeah. Bonus question: what was the bigger fail, Carson Wentz in Indy or Washington naming their team the Commanders? And rolling it out was terrible.
I can deal with the Commanders, right? I can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Because the uniforms aren't terrible, right? They still kind of kept with the same color scheme. But that dude number 2, I ain't never been a fan of his, right? He is the epitome of fake it till you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't never been a fan of that dude. They've been blowing smoke, and Dan Orlovsky, get off his dick. You know what I'm saying? Because Dan Orlovsky is like his fucking longest left nut hair. He's hanging from the sack. You know what I'm saying? So, no, that's trash. I mean, he look.
He's going to get bumped out of Indy in his first season.
I'm going to say the same thing about him that I'm going to say about Jimmy G. Mm-hmm. He's going to be a really great backup quarterback in this league for a long time. He's going to make a lot of money. He already did that. But
he refuses to do it. He's the guy to be the guy.
Well, that's fine. But, I mean, you know, you keep showing yourself to be not the guy. Your ass going to be on the sideline. The only way your ass going to be a guy is if you accept that second role. So, we going to see. Right? All right, there it is. That was the rapid fire segment. All right. The next segment of our show is going to be the oh shit plays of the Super Bowl.
Here we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, here we go. So the shit started number 4. We got Odell Beckham with the touchdown catch. Shout out to Odell, man. You know what I'm saying? He went through a lot last season, was with the Browns, resurrected by getting to L.A. Let me get that, right? Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that, right? Decent pass. He's kind of guy you just kind of throw it up to him. He makes his money. You know what I'm saying? Number 21, whatever, right? Number 3, Cooper Kupp with the game-winning TD grab. Aided by the referees, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Is there an asterisk by that? Eli Apple. Like, can you put that play back? Can you start that play over? Can you do that? Do we have the power to do that? Right? I just want you to pause this play for a second. We got to go back. Pause it right there.
Well, I can't pause it. I wish I could.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to run it back again. All right.
You got it. Well, here's the slow motion.
We're gonna let it play because I want to show something to the people, right? This is football 101. I am going to allow Cooper Kupp to get inside of me right here because I can play him a lot more physical. First of all, Eli Apple should have been pressing his head. I'm just being honest. But anyway, Cooper Kupp being Cooper Kupp, you know what I'm saying? He's been handling his business all year. Eli Apple, shame on you. Again, number 2, Jamar Chase with a one-handed snag. This kid's been playing phenomenal ball all year. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know what I'm saying? You know he got Offensive Rookie of the Year, easy money. You know what I'm saying? And that was on who? Number 5, right? Did his ass dirty. Let me get that. Let me get that. Ooh, this kid is a monster, man.
I told you, man. Ramsey had a rough game.
Yeah, he did. He's. I mean, is he the best cornerback in the league? Yes, he is. But I mean, that just goes to show you everybody fuck up. All right, so here we go. Number 1. Hey, look, we snuck a little basketball highlight there. You want to see a dead body? Joel Embiid posterizes Jared Allen. Now listen, the significance of this is because this guy is a shot blocking extraordinaire. Now, one thing I'm going to say is this. It was a beautiful play. But I'm not a fan of the throw the ball in the basket dunk, right? I need your hand to get on that rim. I need hanging and the man below you on the ground looking at you swinging from the iron. That's what I need. Now, it looked cute and all that shit. You know, you go up, it's man versus man. I got the ball in the hole, and that's the objective in basketball. But I need to see hand hitting rim nasty. So shout out to Joel Embiid, man. He needs to be playing nastier for you guys to be better. Point blank period is what it is. And shout out to y'all, you know what I'm saying, for getting James Harden. That's going to be a great addition to y'all because y'all needed some help, all right? You know what I'm saying? And then getting Ben Simmons up out of there. So shout out to y'all, man. All right, so that was the shit plays of the week. One of our favorite segments comes up. It's JB's favorite tweets of the week. All right, here we go. Now, JB's favorite tweets of the week is compiled of me and, of course, now Chip, you know what I'm saying, and then Johnny. But Johnny and me literally do send each other tweets all week, right? Twitter is a phenomenal place, and I continue to give Twitter their props. Can I get my blue check, please? You punk sons of bitches. So, so listen, we are going to show you tweets. We're going to try our best to give love to the people who sent those tweets. But we're going to chop it up and laugh and joke about these tweets because Twitter's the greatest place on earth, right? Point blank, period.
Twitter's an amazing place. So it's a little bit of combination of some things. So I got some ones for you, and then I'll go into the archives. Johnny sent me everything you guys had. So
nice.
We have to roast on him a little bit because these do exist.
He does.
And now a word from Eli Apple, looking like burnt toast.
I mean, he got did in. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else to talk about. He got did in. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially end of the play. I mean, end of the game. You know what I'm saying? We just watched it on the old shits. He got did in, man. He got did in. Okay, he got did in. But again, hey, how many of y'all out there is just talking shit in your grandma's basement? You know what I'm saying? On your computer, with a wife beater on. You know what I'm saying? They had no pussy in goddamn 30 years. Talking about Eli Apple getting burnt. Right, that man's a professional cornerback, and he's been in the league. This got to be like his 9th year.
More than that, because he played for the Giants and the Saints before coming to Cincinnati.
So why is he still in the league? Because he is a decent football player. So, yeah, we can roast and talk all the shit we want, but there's a whole lot of DBs got their ass tossed. All right? Why Jalen Ramsey ain't up there? Oh, because he won a Super Bowl. All right, but I guarantee Jalen Ramsey gave up, he gave up like 190 yards, some shit like that. That ain't very
what?
That ain't very Jalen Ramsey like.
2015, he came in the league.
2015. No.
That's it.
Not Eli Apple. Hell no.
Eli Apple, 2015. Born in 1995, played for Ohio State in 2015.
Damn.
Selected by the Giants in 2016, spent 3 seasons there. 1 season with the Saints. A cup of coffee with the Panthers. And then went to the Bengals.
So he's kind of been a little bit of a journeyman, but the man's still in the league. He's still starting. You know what I'm saying? Will he be there next year? Most likely. I mean, he's starting in the Super Bowl. So anyway, damn it, Eli Apple. You know what I'm saying? I ain't defending it. He's playing like whatever. All right.
So Emmanuel Acho, a linebacker, says an apple hasn't ruined this many lives since the Garden of Eden.
So Emmanuel
Acho played linebacker.
So first of all, Emmanuel Acho, I mean, I get it, bro. You know, it's this cat. He's invented himself to be this Emmy-winning, you know what I'm saying, whatever the fuck he is. I get it. You're on a show, you know what I'm saying? I understand, you know what I'm saying? It's your job to shoot shit out like that. But, bro, you were never a good football player, right? You just weren't. You know what I'm saying? Like, how long can you look up and see how long Emmanuel Acho played football? Let's get that statistic up, right? Let's look at that
Emmanuel Acho played, let's see.
I was going to say he probably didn't play for no more than 6 years.
I don't even think it was that long. Drafted by the Browns in 2012. Released in 2015 by the Eagles. 3 seasons.
And that was the extent of your NFL career. I mean, I get it. Everybody ain't made the stick. And I understand. You on TV not running your mouth, you know what I'm saying? But how many balls did you lick to get where you at? You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I mean, me personally, I'm just not on the sack like that. You know what I'm saying? But everybody want to make jokes, and that's the problem to me. Everybody got jokes. Oh, joke, right? If you want to be real about who ruined the fucking Bengals offensive line, ruined their fucking season, ruined the game, ruined everything. Let's talk about the root, all right? Let's talk about the root. So, yeah.
So I was gonna ask you earlier, how did you feel about the Bengals play calling and lack of adjustments?
Yeah, it was kind of bad. So especially in the beginning, I felt like they could have been way more aggressive. I felt like they should have leaned on the run a lot more in the beginning. But at the same time, like, you have to have faith in your offensive line, right? But in the heat of battle, everybody's a genius in hindsight, right?
Sure.
In the heat of battle, you're calling these plays. You can't see everything. You're listening to this person. I got this going on in my head at the time. It's difficult. I think all things considered, I think Zach Taylor did a great job calling plays for the most part. Could they have been a little more aggressive? Yes, they could have. Should they double team 99 a whole lot more? Yes, they should have. If they would double 99 on that 3rd and 1 play, they would have got it, right? So, but anyway, Emmanuel Acho, sit your ass down somewhere. Hey, boy, shut up.
We got other ones, don't worry. So, no way Kanye paid $50,000 for a Super Bowl ticket to watch it like this.
I am a black man, Johnny. I mean, Johnny Chip. If you didn't notice, if you didn't recognize, if you can't see that, I am an African-American man, and I am ashamed of both of these motherfuckers sitting there. Not just
you
one
see him in the picture there. Yep, I was going to point that out.
I'm ashamed of both of these motherfuckers sitting there. But Kanye, I'm just – and look at this dog. Look at North, bro. She's like, I see why mama left your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what she looking like. Like, I know she love her daddy, but I got daughters, bro. And daughters will tell your ass when you fucking up, right? A daughter will tell her daddy like, daddy, that ain't it. My daughters will tell my older girls, daddy, that's not it. You might need to kick back on doing that. All right, cool. I got you, baby. Kanye West, man, just stop, bro. I don't know what you're trying to accomplish. Just stop, bro. Like, Stop.
This is the picture. This is the picture for a poster of mental health.
Right. You're right. Take North out.
Right.
No,
just shift it over a little bit.
No. Leave her in there because she's going to be fucked up in the head too when she get older. You know what I'm saying? Dealing with this fool. You know what I'm saying? And then once she see how her mama got famous, and she really going to be fucked up.
Oh
yeah,
my God.
I'm just ashamed, right? I saw this. I was like, man, I'm ashamed. I don't even know that man. I'm ashamed. Like I'm his daddy or some shit. Next tweet.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Ugh.
This killed me.
You know what? Shout out to Al Michaels. You know what I'm saying? He's my guy. Never been an Eminem fan, Chip. You know what I'm saying? I respect the man for what he's done. Never been an Eminem fan, right? People say he's one of the greatest rappers alive. No, the fuck he's not, right? Second of all, there are at least 3 rappers who are black men who rap similar to Eminem who never got the opportunity Eminem got because of Dr. Dre. So I got that off my chest. And I'll argue people down, right, about rapping, about content. Yeah, everybody brings up numbers. Okay, that's fine because he's selling records in New Zealand, right? That's perfectly fine. Cool. Now, I respect the man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it ain't like I'll turn his music off every time I hear it.
Right.
But it made me laugh because between him, Al Michaels, and Chris Collinsworth, yeah, if y'all tour begin next week, this motherfucker's buying tickets for y'all to stay home. Right? It's literally people buying. Who is this? Al Michaels' wife? I mean, I don't know who is this lady.
I think
right?
so.
Okay, so
now here's a lady who.
Yeah, now here's a lady who. Now we're going now you can hear Chris Collinsworth. Now here's a lady who. No, we're gonna leave Miss Michaels out of this, okay? But you 3 is people literally buying tickets for y'all ass to stay home, right? They buying tickets, you know what I'm saying, for people to tear the stage down at the cities that y'all are going to. Chris Collinsworth, sit your punk ass down somewhere.
Oh God. The halftime show designer said, "Make the floor look like this, but Compton."
That's what Compton looked like. It's just bombed and depleted because it's Compton. You know what I'm saying? That's what Compton looked like. What do you mean? It's a big.
I definitely had that rug. Definitely had my kids had that rug.
LA is a big ass grid. That's all it is. It's a big ass map. You know what I'm saying? It's a big ass maze. Right? That's all LA is. You know what I'm saying? So Guffin, you're right. It was, but at the same time, I feel like Evan Guffin's hating a little bit because Evan Guffin's a white guy, you know what I'm saying, and he really didn't understand. I told you, some white people just ain't gonna understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But it's okay. You know what I'm saying? You got a little funny out of it. Ha ha. All right. Still,
Adam's sneaking in a rapid fire question here. Who is the worst announcer, Joe Buck or Chris Collinsworth?
So,
wait, hold on. You said so, which means I got to take this down and give you some. Do you think?
So Joe Buck is a great announcer. Joe Buck is just the biggest Troy Aikman fan in the world, right? I have tweeted this before. I need a chick that looks at me the way Joe Buck looks at Troy Aikman. I need one. I need a woman to look at me the way that Joe Buck looks at Troy Aikman. I need that. Chris Collinsworth is just like, man, and he gets worse as he gets older, right?
Yeah, he starts to ramble.
He is Captain Obvious like no other. Like, it's like, dude, what are you like? He's like the second coming of John Madden. Like, really, and the late great John Madden, we get it. Like, he explained football to a T, and Chris Collinsworth knows his stuff. Don't get me wrong. He knows. I mean, he knows it very well, right? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you be like, yep, you're right, Chris. But other times you're like, man, what the hell are you talking about? So he's the second coming of John Madden. So, yeah, let's get back on the tweets, man.
I struggle with Collinsworth as I pull this back up. I struggle with Collinsworth because, like, I had to listen back to all of the Eagles Super Bowl highlights. Collinsworth wasn't even trying to hide it. He did not want the Eagles to win.
And sometimes you get that, right? There are a lot of times, Chip, when I find myself saying, who the hell is commentating this game? Because everything they say is negative towards a certain team. So, yeah, man, I see it all the time, bro.
All right, here we go. Next one is You can find me in the club, bottle full of Tums.
Bottle full of Tums. Come on, man. Y'all leave 50 Cent alone, man.
No, that's not about 50 Cent. That's about the old heads all appreciating the halftime show. This was not a child's halftime show.
Oh, no, not at all. I didn't get the joke. It flew over my head. But, yeah, you were right. This was not a kid's halftime show. And even Kendrick at this point, because he ain't really putting nothing out in so long, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it was a mature halftime show. It was a great halftime show. Mary J. Blige,
over 35 turn up.
the queen of R&B, she did it, man. You know what I'm saying? She kicked ass. Then she laid out and let them big thighs hit that flow. You go, girl.
I got a couple for you on that. Don't worry.
You go, girl. Ooh.
Can we get a hologram Tupac? Best I can do is an upside down 50 Cent.
It's the best I can do for me, right? Because if you don't watch this show, you really can't appreciate this. Best I can do, but it's the best I can do is an upside down 50 Cent. I am in awe right now. Yeah. I'm sorry, Phil. I'm trying to defend you, bro. I'm trying my damnedest, dog. I'm
not making fat jokes. I'm not doing that. But this one hit home to me.
Connect my charger. Yo, hey, I saw this. I was weak. I ain't gonna lie. This one had me weak. This one had me weak because you know what I'm saying. Like my charger is literally my plug. I put my bed where it's at based on where the chargers are. Wherever the plugs are, that's how my bed is. You know what I'm saying? So I need my bed charged. I have to have it that way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I 50, goddamn 50. You know what I'm saying? And you know 50, you know 50 probably playing the song. I'm laughing straight to the bank with this. You know what I'm saying?
Because, for sure.
Oh, without a doubt. 50 waiting on this cue. Oh my God. But hey, again, they didn't see 50. He literally jumped up there.
I know.
Right before he started rapping, he jumped up there. All right. So again, all y'all with these fat jokes.
These aren't the fat jokes. This is the blood rushing to the head jokes.
Well, shit, they still trying to bang the fat on him. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get to him. They trying.
They ain't gonna make it. All right, I got a couple more. My wife made this one, so I had to include the picture of the wife in here. Right? The media, Ben Simmons' career. Why would Philadelphia do this to Ben?
Hey, look, man, this dude. I mean, it was just a horrible debacle. I ain't gonna lie. It was just a big ass debacle. It was just bad. You know what I'm saying? It was just like, it was really like, I don't know. I hate the fact that kids had to watch that shit. You know, because you know how many Ben Simmons fans, you know, these little kids are. I really just hate they had to watch that, man. So hey, here's what it is, man. I'm glad you're out of there being, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get back to playing basketball or whatever, bro. I don't know.
All right, hold on. I got to shift screens a second here. I got other ones for you here.
Well, come on with them.
Here we go. Next one. Why Mary J. Blige fall like the toys from Toy Story when Andy gets back?
I was thoroughly turned on when she did that. I'm sorry. I was excited. You know what I'm saying? When I saw her do that, I was like, oh, Mary, baby, shit. Go ahead, girl.
And then, in honor of Valentine's Day, we got some NFL Valentines to go through real quick.
Nice. Yeah.
Some of them are just wrong. Urban Meyer, I won't last that long, but let's kick it.
Yep.
I'm not reading the Henry Ruggs one. That's too sad. We'll go to Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Are you a $128 million contract because I don't deserve you? The Bengals, we won't use any protection.
Wow. I ain't even got down there. I was about to read Diggs, you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
Your heart. And AP, I'd hit that. Yo, AP got arrested in LA, man.
Wait, that's page 1. Page 2 looks like this. There's nobody I'd rather give me a massage than you.
Wow.
The John Gruden one.
I'll choose head anytime. I'll get you wet. What? are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Who does this shit?
That'd be NFL memes.
This is genius, right? This is genius. I'm sorry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ben, I'll force my love onto you.
The 50 Cent one kills me too. Just get me down from here, yo.
Just get me down from here, yo. Oh my God, they killed me, man.
Third and final page.
I was not ready for this, man.
Third and final page.
I love his immune line.
There's Kyler in top left.
Oh no! Bro, come on, man. They did Shorty like that. He got the half a fucking face. Oh my God.
Jalen Reagor, I won't let our love slip through my hands.
Oh my God. I got Collinsworth.
Collinsworth.
Roses are red,
blue. Now here's a guy.
Who cares about you? Oh
Cowboys. Sorry I didn't get you a gift this year, but remember that gift I got you 25 years ago?
This is so gross. How did I miss this?
I don't know.
Right?
You got to do the Belichick one, though.
Sorry. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, I fucked up. I'm in Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. Why? Look, this is a perfect. Why are people like this? All right. Wow. That was amazing. That was great. All right, that was some of the best shit I've ever seen in my life. That was phenomenal. The Kyler Murray one took me out. Homie was right here with it. It was size and everything.
I do appreciate that.
All right, okay. At this point, we got to pay some bills. All right, we got to pay some bills. We coming right back with Boiling Bridges. We're gonna get the hell out of here, man. Go ahead, man. Do your thing, Chip.
All right, so we got a lot of great sponsors here on the AAT Sports Network, which is all authentic sports, and the AAT Bird. So, of course, we have Statement Games. They're a fun, free twist on fantasy sports. Make sure you are checking them out. We have the AATSportsNetwork.com/shop. That is our merchandise. Make sure you are checking it out. Symbol.com is the stock market for sports. Use the code AAT Sports when you sign up. FunkBrewing.com, the official brewery of AAT Sports. And Triple Threat Bets at TripleThreatWagers.com. And, of course, our very favorite one to say is Manscaped.com. They're partnered with AAT Birds. Use the code AAT Birds for 20% off and free shipping at checkout. Your balls will thank you.
Yo, you sound like the Joker, you know what I'm saying, doing a fucking promo for some balls, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Why so serious? Your balls will thank you.
Your balls will thank you.
I don't know how I got these scars.
You want to know how you got these balls? Manscaped. Okay. So
I have a new commercial I have to play at the end of it all, too. So.
Oh, my God. All right, okay, so we're about to go to our Boiling Bridges. I'm going to try to straighten my goddamn face. And it just so happens to be about that short person, all right, who was on that card.
I'm going to play the intro for you.
In the top left. Okay, so in the Boiling Bridges part, take that shit out the screen. So, in the Boiling Bridges segment of our show, I'm just going to talk more about Kyler Murray and the situation where he deleted all of his information or his pictures that pertain to the Arizona Cardinals. And then a couple of days ago, I'm pretty sure, I think it was yesterday, he posted a post, you know what I'm saying, of him in his uniform in Arizona Cardinals talking about how hard he goes, all that. Young man, this is a word from an old man, as you refer to Larry Fitzgerald as, right? That's not the way to go about doing it, right? You are a potential franchise quarterback, right? The Arizona Cardinals like you. They drafted you. They feel like you could be there for a while. Cliff Kingsbury is not the guy. He's not who you need, right? But you need leadership. You need to swallow your pride, and you need to humble yourself and say, you know what? I need to change my attitude if I'm going to be who I want to be in this league for as long as I want to be in this league. If not, they'll use you like a towel, bro. You know what I'm saying? Once you get too dingy, you know what you do with a towel? Throw it away, right? So what you did was embarrassing to the team, right? So think about this. This is your job, son. This is not college football, right? This ain't high school football. This is your job, right? There are people, Mike Bidwell, right? Steve Keim, right? These people have to run this team. So you bringing embarrassment to this team is not the thing for you to do. You can feel how you want to feel, but you have to be a man and you have to swallow that. And you have to say, you know what? Let me talk to my agent about how I can get paid. What do I need to do to get paid? You can get paid. You can get paid very well, right? You just got to show and prove. This is the NFL. You have to show who you are every time you touch that football field, all right? Kyler Murray, I'm a fan of yours, right? I'm pulling for you. Do I think you can be our franchise quarterback for a long time? Yes, I do. Right, I believe that wholeheartedly. All right, but you got to get off your own bullshit, bro. All right, point blank. Period. You got to get off your own bullshit. All right. This has been another episode of Boiling Bridges. All right, we're gonna bring Chip back in. We're gonna do our closings. So get at me, man, at jeremy.bridges7337 at zohomail.com for all business inquiries. Please keep it professional. All right. Some of you ladies be getting out of hand with all that silly shit y'all be sending me. But, of course, man, get at me on Twitter at UKNOMEBIG on Twitter. I follow back. Mess with my boys, the AAT Sports _. Of course, that's all of us. You know what I'm saying? Go to YouTube. Check out every podcast that the AAT got going on, man. That's the movement. That's the sports network. Shout out to the great city of Philadelphia. My man Chip, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for filling in for my man Johnny U. Love you, boy. Miss you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get together. We're going to talk. Just a heads up for people that have been watching this show, man. Thank you so much. We are going to go bi-weekly at this point because, of course, you know what I'm saying, NFL football is over with. So our show is going to take a turn as far as sports go. You know, basketball is probably going to be the priority at this point, but we're going to have more guests, more content. All these things are going to happen, all right? So I appreciate all the support. And I appreciate all the support going forward. Catch me tomorrow night on the JB and Benny Blue Review. Same time, all right? Streaming 7:30 Pacific Standard Time and then 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. And let's not forget about, it's 6:30 Pacific Standard Time, right? And then 7:30 Mountain Standard Time. I think I wrote that wrong on those stories. I'm so hell-bent on Mountain Standard Time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be wanting people to just understand Mountain Standard Time, right? So
they
West
should,
Coast,
I don't.
Pacific Standard is at 6:30, so they're an hour before us. So again, Pacific Standard 6:30, Mountain Standard 7:30, and Eastern Standard at 9:30. Catch me tomorrow, Burning Bridges Podcast. I appreciate you, Chip. Holler at my boy Chip for the birds. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the birds. I hate that I didn't get a chance to get on when y'all had Trey on, man. I wanted to just bum rush the show. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, we were like holding on. We were sending messages aside. We're like, he's gonna have time. He's gonna have time. And Johnny's like, no, rap it. I'm like, damn.
Nah, I never got the link or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I just never got none of that shit. So I
be on Johnny for that.
No way I could have got on. So
I won't be on Johnny for that.
Unless Johnny sent it and I missed it. But it is what it is. Again, rock with us, man. YouTube, Twitter. We follow back. We appreciate all the love and support. I think, again, it's episode 22 of the Burning Bridges Podcast. We got more to come. All right. So, with that being said, we have a commercial.
It's new. It's generic. It's not that bad. I made it this afternoon.
All right. Well,
it's none of this Valentine's Cupid stuff.
Look, hey, Chip gonna show the commercial. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. All right. I appreciate y'all messing with me on Twitter, man. I messed y'all back. All right. Peace.
Exciting news from our friends at Manscaped, who just launched their 4th generation performance package. This ultimate package includes the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Manscaped, the leaders in male grooming, have done it again to make your grooming game next level. Join the 4 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with the new Performance Package 4.0 by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code AATBIRDS. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped has arrived, and oh man, it was worth the wait. Inside this package, you'll find the Lawnmower 4.0 trimmer, Weed Whacker ear and nose hair trimmer, Crop Preserver ball deodorant, Crop Reviver toner, performance boxer briefs, and a travel bag to hold your goodies. First off, the new Performance Package 4.0 includes the new Lawnmower 4.0. This trimmer is insane and, dare I say, the greatest ball trimmer ever? Yeah, I said it. Their 4th generation trimmer features a cutting-edge ceramic blade to reduce grooming accidents thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. The Lawnmower 4.0 has a 7,000 RPM motor, a new multifunction on-off switch, and can engage a travel lock. And it gives you the ability to turn the 4000K LED spotlight on and off when you need a more precise shave. Oh, and did I mention this trimmer is waterproof too? You thought that was good? But want to take your grooming game even further to the next level? The Performance Package 4.0 also includes the Weed Whacker to chop your worst weeds up top in your nose and ear. The Weed Whacker is also waterproof and uses a 9,000 RPM motor-powered 360-degree rotary dual-blade system. This nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology, which helps prevent nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate holes. Seal the deal with Manscaped's liquid formulations, their Crop Preserver ball deodorant before leaving the house, and Crop Reviver ball toner for a mid-game ball check. Trust me when I say this, fellas, your balls will be thanking you. Manscaped even threw in 2 free gifts to their Performance Package 4.0, the Manscaped Boxers and the Shed Travel Bag. Bring your comfort and boxers to another level. Get 20% off and free shipping with the code AATBirds at manscaped.com. That's 20% off and free shipping with the code AATBirds at manscaped.com. Your balls have been through enough this past year. Treat them with the best tools for the job with Manscaped. Your balls will thank you.